All right. 3 groups available. How can you heal from your toxic father figure? Oh, I bet that I could add at least 20 different groups. And yes, I am as late as it gets with this because logically it would have made more sense to film this right after I had done the mother wound video. But there was some resistance in me, and I realized that the main reason is because with the quality of men around, like almost who doesn't, and also I do struggle with the idea of giving someone that much credit. Like, who do you even think you are to think that you can cause issues to somebody? But hey, the infant brain is a vulnerable one, so I decided to put aside my own bias and just do my fucking job. So, group selection, I'm going to give you keywords to select your group. Group number 1, you have Dream Bigger. Can already sense what this is going to be about. Group number 2, you have What You Accept Is What They Get. And group number 3, you have Ambivalent. Mysterious. So, repeating. Group number 1, you have Dream Bigger. Sorry. In group number 2, you have What You Accept Is What They Get. Oh my goodness. And group number 3, you have Ambivalent. See that your group. Okay, group number 1, you have Dream Bigger. And your first card is Aries. So I'm seeing that for you, your father figure, your toxic father figure, is somebody who truly thrives off dishing people the, oh my freaking god, okay, dishing people bitter pills about them. Your father figure might be a healer, so this person hides behind the mask of I'm here to help you, or I'm telling you this because I am objective and I'm constructive. I'm getting psychologist for some of you. Your toxic father figure is a psychologist. Behind the scenes, this person is pillaged by addictions. I'm seeing that this person might have experienced food scarcity in their life, in their youth. So this is someone, I'm getting gluttony. This person is a glutton. So this person hides to eat way more than others, and then, ooh, this person might have starved you. Okay, this person decided that they deserved all of the abundance of the family that was flowing into the family for themselves, but this was done to the point of either starving you as a child or stealing from you as an adult. Okay, this person is greedy, but is not even willing to put in the actual work. So okay, you have quite some keywords coming out. I'm going to pull them out all at once, but I'm seeing overall that this person purposefully created a distorted image of your potential so that they could benefit from you. But at the same time, at some point they became so addicted with calling the shots in your life that it became just nonsensical. Okay, so this person hurt you and healed you at the same time. Of course, their purpose was not healing you, okay, but they pushed their mental disease so far onto you that at some point you just went like, okay, no, I see that you're an idiot, I'm sorry, but I can't pretend that this makes sense. Okay, I'm making more than you, I'm I have way more ethics than you, I get to make things function way better than you, and at some point you're just an idiot pretending to be powerful behind closed doors. At the minute we're outside, you're a little shit, and everybody can tell. So this person truly sedated you to their own toxicity because of how absurd it went. So at some point this person okay, I'm seeing that this person gave you the key to your success without even knowing. They showed you just how capable you could be, and at the same time, the way that they did this to you was so toxic that they also pushed you away from feeling safe at home. So you can be one of those people who absolutely thrives when it's about work, hard work, endeavors, business ideas, everything that doesn't require you to feel like you belong to a family, okay? And like I have this 2 cards, actually 3 cards. I have, what is this? Okay, bring sexy back. I have dream bigger. Like you don't care about what this person thinks, and let this go, okay? Like this person's opinion is something that you easily let go of, okay? This person could literally complain to your face on a daily basis after breaking free from them, and you would just laugh because you know that this person makes no fucking sense. But then at the same time, the character that you had to build in order to break free from this person and to make up for everything that this person took from you is not really home friendly, if that makes sense, okay? You might be, I'm also getting like party animal. You thrive through chaos, okay? And there is going to be a moment where your body is going to ask you to actually pay attention to this, okay? Because you are going to reach a point where you will have achieved so much that, I don't know, I mean, it's like something is missing, or you will start feeling the alarms. Your father figure, you always looked at this person as very needy, even when they were, whenever they had the chance to make something right, they would make it wrong. I'm also seeing that this person made it so easy for you to blame issues from your present life on them. It's because this person is like this with every fucking one, okay? So while you were undergoing your healing process, this person tried to attack you, but then you had other people speaking against this person and how they got ripped and stolen from. So it was like, okay, who am I even supposed to be admiring right now? Who am I even, like, why would you even expect me to take you seriously at this point? You know, you have a target on your back and you put that yourself. This person might have hurt you physically. I'm seeing this person putting you through some sort of Okay. Those are the self-defense charms. And we have this. Interesting. So, this person might have put you through some sort of physical hardship that was unnecessary. Might have tested therapies on you. Or this person was literally physically abusive because they wanted to have their way, but then at some point you realize that you were getting punished for nothing, you know, like, okay, I get trashed once and perhaps, I don't know, I made a mess in the kitchen and I'm realizing that, oh my god, I did something very bad, and then I get trashed the next day and I did absolutely nothing, and it keeps on going like that. At some point I'm realizing that the mentally ill person is standing right in front of me and it's not who I am. But then we have this white candle. This talks about this person either mentally or literally energetically courting you, which comes out here. This person purposefully made you or try to make you physically scared of them so that you could never leave. But this person pushed it way too much. Okay? You might have literally found yourself either naked and afraid, tied somewhere, left alone with shitty people, with shady people. And after that, this person was still asking or begging for approval, begging to be thanked. There's something about this person's body. This person has things growing from their body that they're not supposed to be there. And this is highly due to the toxicity that they conceal. You might have found yourself looking at this person with disgust when you were a child, because you could see that they were leaking shit literally, and they were not doing anything to change. And then at some point you clicked. If I just don't I'm an adult now, I can make sure that this person no longer has access to my body. I might have made the mistake a couple times because I was still mentally programmed to trust this person or else. And now I'm here. I'm hurt. I have no reason to get hurt, to get physically hurt. And I'm realizing that he doesn't even have the firepower or the money power or the level of craziness to pull that out in the open. So the minute I stand up for myself, it's game over for him, because he can't chase me. He can't force me to say yes. The minute I say yes to this person is the minute I lose. So self-defense charm, white candle. You need to do some cord cutting with this person. If you haven't done that already, consider doing that, okay? Because this person might be behind the scenes trying to put spell work on you and trying to make sure this person also wants you either self-disgusted, or this person, because we have bring sexy back, this person doesn't want you to have romantic feelings for other people. So this person is trying to make you feel repulsed by things that are actually good for you, or this person has been trying to scare you from things that are actually good for you. And this was all done for greedy reasons, because this person, it's like this person had this, I don't know, it's not the right symbol, but like, because the white dove is usually the symbol of peace, okay? But this person had this treasure vault, and they were not even investing that correctly. Okay, they just wanted to receive your praise, receive your attention, and you just being there for them. And it was not even like, they did it to a point where it was not even financially convenient. So at some point you need to stop pretending that you're greedy, because we can all see that's not the case. You're broke. Okay, you're broke as fuck. We're all struggling financially, and you need to put the facade away, because the issue is clearly something else. And I see that this is even worse, because this person again plays the saint card. So this person truly thinks that they carry some sort of truth, but it's like, oh, I can give advice to others, I just don't apply it myself. But then the extent to which this person doesn't apply it is just so gross, so grotesque, that you know that you healing will shatter down this person's circus. So this, it doesn't surprise me that this person decided to go above and beyond, even when physically speaking you might have close the door, shut the door on this person. You don't talk to this person, you don't let this person hug you, you don't let this person even look in your direction. And so this person was desperate, and they tried to put magic on you. And honey, no thank you, you check that. Justice is going to be terrible on this person. Okay, I'm seeing something very grotesque happening to them. This person might get physically hurt the second you fully cut the tie. And this only speaks of how violent this person has been towards you, and without even acknowledging that. Okay, this person was seeing you as some sort of animal that they were supposed to train, and they tried to go and make experiments using the harshest way. And again, unfortunately, they did it to a point where they were the one bringing you to the breaking point. No one even had to come into the situation and told you, can't you even see what's being done to you? Can you even see what's being done to you? Yeah, overall, I'm seeing that fear is no longer an option for this person. Imposing fear onto you stopped being an option for this person. So the one thing that you truly have to heal is your rejection to let other people take care of you. It can be about trusting a partner, but it can be about trusting a doctor. It can be about making sure that you don't repeat the cycle, because sometimes when you are traumatized, you go and select people who remind you of your first bully. And if you become conscious about it, then you can start selecting people who are actually able to provide what you're looking for. Okay, you being manhandled or being in the hands of somebody might truly be an issue to you. You definitely need therapy about the situation, and it's okay to give yourself that. And I also see herbal remedies, because again, you have stored an amount of stress in your body that the normal body doesn't need to store, or is not supposed to keep inside. So at some point you need to start looking for holistic remedies that can help you bring down the levels of adrenaline. Okay, and this is going to help you becoming less reactive. This is going to help you feel better. But like, this is not just going to be visible. At some point you are going to start feeling this heaviness, this extra weight that you've been carrying, and you're not meant to. Okay, so the healing for you is layered, but once you start understanding where the issue is, everything becomes smoother. if that makes sense. It will take the time that it will take, but focused action can get you a long way. See you soon. Okay, group number 2, you had what you accept is what they get. I'm seeing this person being older than the average father figure, or you would see this person as like uber old. This person isolated you, okay? I'm seeing that if you had siblings, this person would consciously, hold on. Okay, sorry. My dog was being activated. So this person would consciously and purposefully stir up sibling rivalries. So you, okay, I'm seeing you taking a lot of time. Okay. I'm sorry that sometimes having the reaction is the best way to actually react, if that makes sense. Because I'm seeing that, but it's coming up upright. So it took you a lot of time to understand what this person's game was about. Why? Okay. This person managed to make you sick to the stomach about their game, and I'm going to mention a bunch of, yes, timing. Keep timing, my goodness. Okay, it seems like life was heavily present in your early life. We have talked to Spirit. And then I have the money card. And then I have you must protect yourself. So I have the word embedded, which is usually used for websites, but this person tried to heal themselves through you, okay? And this person pushed you away from the truth. And I'm seeing that the moment you decide to flip the script on this person, it's only going to happen because it's already too late. Okay? So, let me dive into the technique that this person used. This person was using the stick and the carrot. Okay, this person was playing mind games with you, and either preferring other people right in front of you that might have not even be family, or if you have siblings, this person was always, whenever it was important, this person would awaken, like, it's my time to shine, okay? And they would go above and beyond to make it look like you had done something wrong, you were somehow wrongly built, or you know, but they would never truly disclose the why. So you were left wondering why, you know, why am I being treated differently, only to eventually, this person was saving you for later. For some of you, which is disgusting, okay, this person was actually grooming the fuck out of you. And for others of you, I'm seeing that this person was grooming you to become their healer or to become their caretaker, because then out of the blue, all of a sudden, this person would pop out and spoil you and let you into adult secrets, or let you into selected gossip, make you feel special. So now it would all make sense, you know. This person was isolating you, but since this person was the trusted authority in your life, they made it so that you would start believing that they were isolating you and putting you on the side because they were saving you up for something special, okay? But then at the same time, it started becoming a little bit odd because this person was also leaving you in poverty. And I'm saying that this helped you. This helped you because you started realizing the true value and the true size of real life cups. And this is a teaching that this person skipped, okay? I'm also seeing that this person, what's the word, orchestrated or built your brain. Of course, you can't really build a brain because the brain is building itself each and every time, but people can use proximity, especially caretakers. They can use proximity to select experiences so that your brain takes a specific shape, okay? And this person would make it so that your brain would take a specific shape that would come off as odd, okay? This person made it clear that the only way to get to them was to adopt impossible codes, stuff that is simply doesn't go well with the outside world. So you would find yourself becoming extremely good, a super duper expert at responding to this person's needs, even their silent needs, understanding this person's psychology, even if it didn't make any sense. And at the same time, this skill set of yours felt pretty useless, because then you would go outside into the world and you didn't really know how to truly interact with people. But I'm seeing that, okay, I'm seeing two main messages that are coming through. One first message is connected to this keyword card and to the fact that at some point in this keyword card, okay, I'm seeing a progression. Life has your back, okay? This person didn't love you, but the universe does, so we can rest in this. At some point, you will start receiving messages, or you will start seeing content that will illuminate the truth about this person. You will start finding technical terms about what grooming is, what mental manipulation is, what domestic abuse can also mean. And it's not just the husband on the wife, because at the same time, sometimes there are kids, and one of those kids was you, even if you were never truly allowed to be this child, this innocent and unaware presence who needed to be taught. Your entire focus was trying to anticipate the next outburst of this person. I'm seeing that in a bizarre way, this is helping your love life, okay? the adult you, once you're going to start gaining clarity, once you're going to start taming the sense of I need to become restless, and anticipating the need of whoever I consider the equivalent of this person in my life, is going to develop such a sweet side, or something that is so directly connected to the energy of love. Why do I say this? You my God, really? Okay, this is I don't know how I feel about delivering this message, but it might be a part of your destiny to make some sort of brute fall in love with you, okay? Where you're coming off as this polite person, and then you're attracting somebody who is a little bit more reckless, and at the same time, it's because this person plays no game, okay? You're going to attract somebody, and you're going to feel attracted by somebody who is so fucking down to earth, okay? Like, this person is old school. This person is like, I like you and we are going to do this, okay? And this is going to calm the fuck out of you, because at the same time, this person does it because when it's time to go outside in the world, this person has to face a shit show, okay? So when it comes to love, it's like, I don't have time for bullshit, okay? So I need us to be on the same page, and if we're not, bye-bye. I'm just going to return to the fight. And this is truly healing you, okay? I'm also seeing you having, I think I said this already, having to undergo a phase of void, so that you can fully detach from this paternal figure, because this relationship is never going to evolve into something, oh, you know, I did therapy and I forgave this and this person, and now we're good, and you know, we're both adult and we drink together and we're both a little bit fucked up, but you know, we're the same kind of fucked up. No, okay, this person is meant to go toodle from your life so that you can have a whole new chapter. So let me pull out some self-defense terms to pop up. Yes, punch back and stay busy, okay? You're going to have to go through different rounds with this person before you can fully close the door. Choose violence each and every fucking time, okay? Never back down on cutting this person out of your life. There is going to be a moment where this person is going to be desperate to be in your energy again, and it's because of how they got themselves used to be able to use your healing energy. And that is also kind of like, you're not going to have to do much, but that is going to give you some sort of either closure or emotional truth, or it can even be evidence. If you know, you know, okay? But yeah, most definitely this is somebody who you will only be able to heal from at a distance, okay? Because this person might also, yeah, I'm also seeing that there will be a time where this person will turn people against you and trying to make sure that they see you as evil. So the void. Cutting ties with this person will also mean having to cut ties with your uncles, your cousin, like a whole bunch of family members. And when that will happen, you know that it's pointless to stand up against this lander, and this burst of energy will perhaps find a better outcome in keep on swimming. You don't stop swimming when you're tired. You stop swimming when you're done and when you're safe. Okay? Okay. You lay on your back a little to catch your breath if you have to, but you keep on swimming. Take care. Make sure that you invest a lot in work, education, whatever, even if it's a small course. I don't give a fuck if it's just the church on the corner giving language courses. You do that, and from that you move on, because once you start taking the decision, then you start connecting with the network, and that network is connected to something else. And if that only gives you access to selling shit on the street, then you fucking do that. And from that, and then you invest that. And you keep on moving. Okay? Let's find Nemo. Thank you. Okay, group number 3, you had ambivalent, and I have this card coming right away. So your father figure might have suffered from schizophrenia, or I'm also getting bipolar disorder. This person's mental state was never stable, and for some of you, you might have had to see your father figure being dragged away either by health professionals or literally authority. If that's not the case, I'm seeing a very humiliating experience coming into the situation, where you've been shown the true nature of this person because someone else with a totally different energy walked into the situation and showed you what the either a real man is, or what a real father is, or what a real professional is. I'm seeing this person also playing this card a little bit consciously. Okay, there's a piece of art, there's a piece of literature that I absolutely can't remember the title of, but the plot was about a man who was extremely popular in his village because of his ruthlessness in business, and he had a specific technique that he would use in his favor, and he had this horn. So he would pretend that he was deaf, and this would force people to repeat things a whole bunch of times until they would get frustrated, and so he was able to lower prices or, you know, impose conditions, but it was never done out of logic. So this person spent a whole portion of time, if not their entire life, hiding behind their incapacity to be logical. I'm seeing this person being very neglectful when it comes to checking on you. You might have experienced finding yourself outside in nature or spending the night outside while you were a minor still, because this person was just not keeping up with you. I'm seeing alcohol being used for some of you, substances, smoke, cigarette. Ooh, I'm seeing heavier drugs for some of you, likely towards the second part of this. This person's got worse. Okay, if this person was not the best parent when you were a child, as you would grow up as a teenager, you had to watch this person get even worse. You need to understand that this was justice, okay? This person rotting in front of you was justice, and this was happening because it was supposed to wake the fuck out of you. It was supposed to make you disgusted of the situation, about the situation, okay? But this is something that you can only recognize once you lean into a spiritual perspective, because I'm seeing the whole experience feeling like unfairness after unfairness after unfairness. It felt like an ongoing nightmare to you. Coming back home and each and every day was worse. This person was also cheating or having multiple partners, so you had to deal with this person bringing home literally whatever, or having half brothers, half sisters here and there, not really knowing who you were sharing your blood with, okay? But then I'm also seeing something. There was a specific part of this person's natural inheritance towards you that was destined to be passed down onto you, and it's about this person's wit. So your weapon of choice when it comes to healing from this fucking nightmare is work. And you are meant to develop something that is extremely unique, that is extremely groundbreaking, and that is going to make you shine in the crowd, okay? And at some point, in order to make peace with this experience that is going to keep on staying heavy on your heart for quite a while, you will have to recognize that it comes from this person that you hate and despise so much, this person you have no respect from, and it is only fair that it is the case, gave you something. And you can only become wise, you can only become skilled, you can only become successful, you can only experience the moon, the wish fulfillment, the perfect outcome, once you honor the fact that this person still gave you something. And perhaps you need to see it in a twisted way, okay? I snatched that. I stole that from you, and fuck you, you are not going to reap as half a cent from it. But still, in order to have mental clarity, you need to know where the theft came from, if that makes sense, okay? Because otherwise, you will feel the need to reject yourself so deeply that you will neglect what is actually the root cause of your perfect outcome. No, you don't need them. No, you don't need to become their caretaker. No, you don't need to mend the relationship with them. You don't need to come back around once they're 50, 60, 70 and try to pretend that everything's okay. Let them rot. That's okay. But honor your DNA. This person was just a vector, okay? They enabled your birth under specific terms and conditions. Those terms and conditions are yours. And once you start embodying that, your whole life perspective is going to shift. Something that you've been trying to achieve over and over and over suddenly opens right in front of you. And you are finally able to rest and reap your harvest. Wow. Please, self-defense charms, because the primary, okay, thank you. I would love to expand this further, but I only have so much space. Blocking ghost confirmation. You're not meant to keep this person in your life. You're just meant to keep the little they gave you. Your hands, your brain, your voice. Scared of nothing. This person existed just enough to make sure that you would not need a single person in your life, okay? You are hyper independent, and yes, of course, you're going to have to heal this, because I'm also seeing being able to sit down with others. You might have struggled in school. For some of you, I see that you might have been mistakenly diagnosed with ADHD, and this was trauma, linked to trauma, okay? In your adulthood, as you approach your healing journey, you need to understand that the key to your healing here, to your interpersonal healing, is learning how to be okay with sitting down with others and exchange knowledge. And I'm seeing that this is going to be particularly tricky, because the past, as it does, has the tendency to repeat itself until you become conscious about it, so that you can see what you can cherish about it and what you need to trash about it. So you will walk out of the situation weak, tired, desperate, and you will encounter situations that will only help you so much, that will definitely help you build your stability, build your foundations. But then from an interpersonal point of view, that will scar you, and that will leave you disgusted of people to a point, okay? But this is happening for a reason. This is happening so that you can remember where it comes from, okay? Because healing is not just walking away from the situation. At some point, you have to remind to your nervous system, oh, yeah, that happened. And it hurt me like that. It's not just enough to tell yourself, I was hurt. You need to understand how, when, and in which capacity you got hurt. And this is healing. And from that point on, you are going to be able, you might benefit from messages in other groups, because it was talking about the need to select better, but do it in a conscious way. Understand that you selected poorly because you needed to see that energy into the work, okay? You needed to see that what you went through was real, and it's not that unique, okay? It doesn't mean that your pain is not valid, but it means that it has a logic, okay? And if it has a logic, it has a direction. If it has a direction, then it has a solution. Even the most intricate situation can be resolved to a point. And your wish fulfillment doesn't have to look like the wish fulfillment of somebody else, even though, in your case, it will. You are meant to achieve what somebody else wanted to achieve, and for some of you, it might literally be this father figure. You are meant to become the new matriarch or the new patriarch of your bloodline, and this will energetically and automatically trash this person out of the bloodline. So your seed or your eggs, as you do the practical work, will not carry this imprint. And if that doesn't sound huge, remember how huge the pain was. So I gotta go because the timer says so. Readings can be suggested in the comment section. Excuse the rudeness in the community section, but unfortunately, as we are all seeing, people suck sometimes, and I don't feel like internalizing any of that. Take care.